he reminds us of who is the real enemy. He says in Ephesians chapter 6, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God. Why? That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The scheme, don't you know the devil has a strategy? He has a scheme, and he employs his scheme on the life of every believer in the house. That's right. He says you got to do this so that you can guard against the wiles or the schemes of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Did you not know that? That I'm not your enemy? Did you not know the person who's sitting on your row is not your enemy? Do you not know your neighbor is not your enemy? That person on your job who gets on your last nerve is really not your enemy. Your enemy is not the person with whom you sleep with either. The Bible lets us know that our enemy is principalities, powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, he says, take unto you the whole armor. You know what our problem is, church? The reason why the enemy can get to us and discourage us, because we don't have on the whole armor. We come to church with half the armor on, or with some of it. Some of us got the nerve to come to church with no armor. And before we get in the church, somebody done got on our nerve. Okay, and we come into church with a chip on our shoulder. You got to have on the whole armor. You got to treat the armor of God like you treat your cell phone. You know, your cell phone, when you forget it, you be halfway to church. And you think about that cell phone, you will turn all the way around and go home and get that cell phone, won't you? And be late for church, be late getting in the choir stand. Because that cell phone, we ought to treat the armor. We leave home, and we didn't leave home with our whole armor on. We ought to treat it like we treat ourselves. Don't leave the house without your armor.